Jupiter is often called the planet of luck, but it's so much more than that. Jupiter is expansion, it's growth, it's the part of your life that keeps asking, how far can this go? Have you ever seen that movie Moana? And she sings to the sea and the light in the sea and its expansiveness and the call in her heart that's asking, who knows how far I'll go? That's Jupiter energy. Jupiter represents or governs in astrology themes of expansion, growth, belief systems, wisdom, opportunity. It's not just what you have, it's what you believe is possible. And that belief is what allows things to grow. Jupiter doesn't give you things randomly. It expands whatever it touches. So it can bring openness, curiosity, willingness. Jupiter expands that. But if you bring avoidance, overindulgence, excuses, it can expand that too. Jupiter is not discerning on what is good or bad. That is a human perception. Whatever you bring is what Jupiter expands. Jupiter energy can feel like optimism, possibility, excitement, a sense that something more is available. It's the feeling of there's more for me and I'm allowed to go towards it. Jupiter responds to belief. Belief, what do you believe? It responds to the action aligned with growth. It responds to the willingness to explore. Jupiter loves to explore and broaden its horizons. If you think about using Jupiter and how to work with Jupiter, follow what expands you. Say yes to opportunities. Trust your growth path. Allow yourself to think bigger. Jupiter loves when you step outside of your surroundings and expand for more. And if that isn't in a physical way, by say traveling afar into distant lands, maybe it's reading a book from a different culture, a different part of the world. Maybe it's trying food from somewhere else. Maybe it's having the conversation with someone who is different than the other people that you grew up around. That's Jupiter energy. That's expansion. I thought of this concept today of having dinner at someone's house that you don't know. And having dinner is something that a lot of people can experience in different ways. But when you have dinner with someone else, you get to see a whole different way of having dinner. Because your way isn't the only way. It expands your worldview. So Jupiter doesn't require perfection. It just requires openness. Allowing yourself to accept the invitation to have dinner with someone else. If we think about Jupiter in the signs, this is how Jupiter would expand each zodiac energy. Jupiter in Aries is going to expand through action, courage, and taking the initiative. Jupiter through Taurus, through stability, value, and building slowly. Jupiter through Gemini is going to be about learning, communication, and curiosity. Jupiter through Cancer is going to be through emotional connection and nurturing. Jupiter through Leo is going to be through self-expression, creativity, and visibility. Jupiter through Virgo is going to be through refinement, improvement, and service. Jupiter through Leo is Libra, not Leo. Libra is going to be through relationships, harmony, and connection. Jupiter through Scorpio is going to be through transformation, depth, and truth. Jupiter through Sagittarius is going to be through exploration, belief, and freedom. This is where it's naturally at home in Sagittarian energy, so those themes feel Jupiterian already in their own. Jupiter through Capricorn is going to be felt through discipline, structure, and long-term growth. Jupiter through Aquarius is going to be through innovation, individuality, and community. So Jupiter through Pisces, our last zodiac sign, is going to be through intuition, surrender, and spiritual expansion. Remember, Jupiter is here to grow and it's here to expand. So it's going to do so in the energy of each zodiac sign, in what it feels best in that element. And then if you think about Jupiter through the houses, I need a tissue. Hold, please. Okay, I'm back. Whenever I start expressing in certain times, the fluids and the juices just get to flowing. Where were we? Jupiter in the houses. Okay. Jupiter through the houses, and do like a really quick explanation so you can maybe hear your own Jupiter placement and then look back to where the sign and what that sign Jupiter means, and look at where it's placed, and you'll see how the energy is expressing itself, and this is where the energy is expressing itself, and maybe experiences that you're having that Jupiter is expanding. When Jupiter is in the first house, it usually is going to want to grow themes of self-identity, connection to your own confidence, right? To the self when it's in the first house. When Jupiter's in the second house, it's usually looking to grow things of money, value, and self-worth. The third house, growth is going to come in forms of communication, learning, and mindset. Fourth house is going to be home, environment, emotional foundation. Fifth house is going to be creativity, joy, and self-expression. The sixth house is going to be routines, health, and daily life. Your seventh house is going to be growth through relationships and partnerships. Eighth house, transformation and shared resources. Ninth house, belief, travel, and higher learning. This is the natural domain again of Jupiter. So 10th house, Jupiter is going to grow through experiences of career, visibility, and purpose. The 11th house is going to grow through community, friendship, and vision. In the 12th house, it's going to grow through inner world, spirituality, and subconscious. So Jupiter is going to want to grow in a myriad of ways, whether it's transiting in your chart or if it's resting natally in that house. It's a great place to look and see where life is looking to expand for you. Jupiter shows where life is trying to grow you, but it also asks, do you believe you're allowed to have more? Do you trust what you're being guided towards? Because expansion only happens, I just saw a bee, which is really cool because spring is coming and flies. But yeah, do you trust what you're being guided towards? Because expansion only happens when you allow it. So allow your expansion today. Allow your growth. Jupiter isn't about luck. It's about alignment with growth. And when you follow what expands you, you naturally move towards the life that is meant for you, because it's your life. We have a purring kitty, and it's a very expansive energy. All right, well, enjoy Jupiter energy. Enjoy your expansion. Enjoy where you're looking to grow your life. And I love you.